service. So people sometimes get overlooked, but that's the family members of the service members. Because I've learned over my years that a person joins a service, it impacts more than him or her. It impacts the entire family. Everybody here today has somebody in your family that has served. Maybe an uncle, maybe a mom and dad, brother, sister. It's a good favorite day. Text them, email them, call them, better together. Take their hand. You're fortunate to see them. Love them. Thank you for the service. It means a lot to them. So, sincere thank you to both the service members and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand at this time. Honor, praise God. Let's give a round of applause. Please be seated. Today's honored guest on this special day is no stranger to Graves County. She is no stranger to Graves County High School or Graves County itself. She's no stranger to the state of Kentucky. She's no stranger to the United States of America. She's not even a stranger to the world. Personally, she's been an important part of my life, especially my adult life, where she served as a guiding beacon, regardless of where I found myself. I hold her in similar regards as I do my family and my God. She was there for me even as a child, a teenager. She was there for all things, regardless of how cold, how hot, how rainy, how windy, or regardless if it was a home game or a away game, she was there. Regardless of the sport that was played. I was too young at that time to realize what all she provided those around me. I guess I took it all for granted, to be honest with you. Then after high school, I enlisted in the Army. Once again, she was there as well. She was at the swearing-in ceremony and was with me my entire career, regardless of whether I was sitting, she was there. I carried her proudly on my shoulder. It was around this point in my life I began to better appreciate what she represents. I think it took me serving her to realize what it meant for her to serve me, and what all she affords me, and those who serve under her. She's been through good times and bad times. Every generation can point to a time when her own people, her own citizens, showed disdain and even hatred towards her. and what she stood for. She's been spit on, stomped on, drugged through water, drugged through mud, and even set on fire. Even today, we witness our own citizens disrespect her. Ironically, these citizens are protected by the very rights she provides them. So it's time today. It's time Grace coming. We honor her today on Veterans Day. I don't give a crap what the rest of the world, what the other part of the United States will say about her. She's a hero to me, she'll be a hero to you. She's been there with your service members on the battlefields for our nation's wars. Those who made the ultimate sacrifices, she has covered their lifeless bodies all the way to their final resting place and given to their family members, comfort them in their loss. So join me for a minute. Let's give her the respect she deserves. She's a symbol of our country. She's the face of our nation. We are the envy of the world, being fortunate enough to be a citizen of this land. She probably flies over every day. So please stand and welcome our nation's colors on board.
We are the dead. canting blue balloon dresses from left to right and is inverted, with draped as a pall on the casket, a veteran who has served our country in uniform. In the armed forces of the United States, at ceremonial retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold, and kept under the watch throughout the night as a tribute for our nation's honored dead. The next morning, it is brought out, and at the ceremonial reveille, run aloft as a symbol of our belief in the resurrection of life. First fold, our flag is a symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of our belief in the eternal. The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of veterans departing our ranks, who gave a portion of their life for the defense of our country to obtain peace around the world. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature, as for American citizens trusting in God is to Him we turn in times of peace, as well as in times of war for His divine guidance. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country. When the words of Stephen Epicure, our country is dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but still our country, right or wrong. The sixth fold is for where our hearts lie. It is with our hearts that we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, liberty, and justice for all. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces. For it is through the armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all her enemies, whether they be found within or outside of the republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day, and to honor life, for whom it flies on that day. The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood, for it has been through their faith, love, loyalty, devotion, the character of men and women who have made this country great have been molded. The 10th fold is a tribute to the Father, for He too has given His sons and daughters for the defense of our country since they were first born. The 11th fold, in the eyes of the Hebrew citizen, represents the lower portion of the zeal of King David and King Solomon, and glorifies in their eyes the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The 12th fold, in the eyes of the Christian citizen, represents an emblem of eternity and glorifies in their eyes God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You may be seated. Originally released by country artist Lee in 1984, God Bless the USA has become one of the most popular patriotic songs of all time, expressing a profound appreciation for our nation and our listeners. The song should cause all of us to reflect on the pride we feel as Americans. The GCHS Jazz Band, under the direction of Richard Spurgeon, will now perform God Bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky star to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand to say. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
It is the veteran, not the preacher, who has given us freedom of religion. It is the veteran, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press.
It is the veteran, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the veteran, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to assemble.
It is the veteran, not the lawyer, who has given us the right to a fair trial.
It is the veteran, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote.
It is the veteran who salutes the flag. It is the veteran who serves under the flag.
To be buried by the flag so the protesters can burn it up. To further honor the brave men and women who served and are now serving in the military, the Grace County High School Symphony Orchestra
This song is usually heard at the national conventions of both the Republican and the Democratic parties, and is often sung at the presidential inaugurations. Please join me in welcoming back the GCHS Jazz Band to perform in that.
for